guys, thanks for joining me. Today I've got a wardrobe declutter and reorganisation video for you. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to call it yet. I'm filming this intro after I've actually done the declutter. So, which is the wrong way round, obviously. But you're going to see the declutter next. But I always like to go through my wardrobe at this time of year, sort of springtime and autumn time, and it was slightly delayed this year with September being such a busy month for us. So at the beginning of October I decided to go through my wardrobe, and since I had my bedroom redecorated earlier this year, when it was completed I just sort of flung everything back in and didn't really organise it as well as I could have done, so it was also a good opportunity. I've just noticed that I've left all the rubbish down in that corner again. I usually try and angle myself away from that, so if I do that it's much better. You can barely see it, can you? However, it's too late now, of course. Now I've got the chair in as well. Oh dear, YouTuber problems. So yeah, this is a video of me decluttering and reorganising my clothing. I hope you enjoy it. So I'm very lucky that in my dressing room I have a lot of, in my bedroom as well, I have a lot of space to keep my clothes. And I have reclaimed these three wardrobes along here in the dressing room from eBay. I used to keep my eBay stock in here and that's moved elsewhere. And these are now mine. Also, this is shoe cupboards here. I'm not going to talk massively about shoes in this video, I don't think. This one at the end here is Ashley's, and then this big double one is mine. I'll just open that up and show you. So yeah, I've got loads of shoe space in here. They need sorting as well, but that's probably not for this video. That is probably for another day, I think, the shoes. I've also got, we've got another bank of wardrobes down here. The first one here is mine, the rest are all Ashley's. So let's start with this one over here. And in here, they're not full, these, I should probably say. This one I've got nothing. What have I got on the shelf up here? I've just got, oh, a couple of random pairs of summer trousers. Don't know why they're there. And then in this one I sort of keep, I've got dresses. So like tunic dresses that I wear with leggings and or tights and boots in the winter. And then I've got this scarf holder with loads of scarves on. A lot of those I haven't worn for ages, so they need to be gone through. Then I've got my wedding dress here, which I've shown you before in another video. And that's the train that went with my wedding dress. And again, a random pair of black trousers. I don't know what they're doing in there. Nothing on the floor of that one. The next cupboard along is my handbag cupboard. And while we're in here, this is not clothing, obviously, I know that, but while we're in here, I'm going to show you what I bought at the Kate Spade shop in Portsmouth, because loads of you asked me what I bought. So let's just, I actually bought myself 2 handbags. They had a very good offer on. Let's just excuse all the mess in my bedroom. This one ended up costing me £100, £101, but it's just lovely. It's a really nice size. It's got this little sort of fob thing on the bottom. It's just a big square bag, and you can either use it with the strap, the shoulder strap comes off, and it has handles, so you can use it either way, which I thought was really good. A bit more formal with the handles and casual with the shoulder strap. So I was really pleased with that one. And I also treated myself to another one. I'll just show you that one. This was my second one. This was a bit more of an impulse purchase. This is just a small shoulder bag. This would be an evening bag for me because it wouldn't be big enough to get all my daytime stuff in. It came in 3 colours. There was a very nude, sort of beigey nude colour, black, and this. And I just really liked this purple. Purple is one of my favourite colours. And it won't go with loads of stuff, but I have got some stuff it will go with, and I just, yeah, it was very much an impulse purchase. And it's got a zip there, and just 2 little compartments inside. So I was really pleased with both of those. Anyway, that one was 60 something, can't remember exactly what, but yeah, very chuffed with both of those. Moving along again to the third cupboard, and we've got jumpers and cardigans up there on the shelf. I always find it difficult to see what I've got up there, and I find it difficult to get things out and put them back in neatly. That just doesn't work for me at all. I really need to figure out some other way of storing my jumpers, I think. It just doesn't work for me at all, that. And then coming down, we have trousers and skirts, and the trousers are and jeans, and everything's messed up. There's summer things, winter things, there's all my skirt. I don't have loads of skirts, but a few at that end, and I just feel like it all needs, I open it up and I don't know what to wear. There's loads in there, but I just don't know what to pull out. So I want to sort of put my jeans somewhere, and you know, perhaps pull out summer trousers and put them in, perhaps pull out all my summer stuff and put it somewhere. I just don't know, but I open it and feel overwhelmed, is how I feel at the moment. And then on the bottom of that one, we've got boots, winter boots that are too tall for the shoe cupboard. So that's that one. And then the final one, moving around here. Sorry, so many mirrors in this room. It's very difficult for filming. This is all tops. There's just a couple of American hats. We had an American themed barbecue for Ashley's work a few years ago and bought those for it, and they're just sitting there. And this is all tops. This is all my tops, hanging tops, sort of loosely arranged by colour, as you can see. But I've got so many, and I've got things that are summery that aren't suitable for this time of weather, time of year, and I've got ones that I don't really wear anymore, things that I like but haven't worn for ages. Just again a sense of overwhelm from this cupboard. Nothing on the floor of that one, but yeah, I just feel like it needs rearranging. I'm really thinking as I talk through this actually that pulling out stuff that is only summer that won't be worn and storing that in one cupboard is definitely a good move, so it just appears like I've got less when I look into it. Moving on to drawers, and have quite a lot of drawers with clothes in. This particular one is all beach cover-ups, you know, just things you sling on over your swimsuit, apart from this one, which is a maxi dress. I'm thinking that I did get rid of some of these earlier in the year, and I did sort of downsize it, but this one, for example, I haven't worn for years. I like it, but I just haven't worn it, so there must be a reason for that. So yeah, that could do with some sorting out. Moving around again to this smaller set of drawers. In the top one here is all my socks and tights. Oh, and belts. I think I've only got 2 belts, so yeah, not loads in there, but they need a really good sort out as well. There's socks that I've nearly worn through, and there's, I don't know what I was thinking with these electric blue tights. Used to wear them with a mustard skirt, but yeah, it needs a good sort through anyway. This drawer here is my underwear, knickers and bras and such like. Nobody needs to see that on the internet, so you won't be looking at it, but it does need a good sort out. Right, this one is my pajamas and nighties and that sort of thing. Well, not really that sort of thing. Pajamas and nighties, that's what it is. I'm not sure if I've got anything that needs getting rid of there. Possibly that one at the end. It's a bit bobbly, and but yeah, needs all pulling out, having a good look at, and putting away again. My drawers, I quite like this rolling up of things. I find it easy to see things when I've got them rolled like this, so this is good. And the drawers are quite shallow, which is good. This drawer is leggings and sort of loungewear, sort of comfy jogging bottoms and stuff that I put on for watching the telly of an evening on a cosy winter night, that sort of thing. So yeah, I think that's pretty streamlined already, but obviously, yeah, I think I've got a couple of pairs of leggings that need throwing out. Yep, so that's that one. And then down here, this is sort of summer t-shirts. I have things in here that I literally haven't worn in years. This, for example, I really do need to go through. I go through it and I put them all back and think, oh, I'm going to wear that, I'm going to wear it. And I just never do. So I really need to be strict with myself and go through this, because the vast majority of what's in there, I'm pretty sure I haven't worn this summer. And that means I'm probably never going to wear it. Moving along again to the next set of drawers, and in this one, as you can see, I've got sunglasses, which I know isn't strictly clothes, fluffy socks. I've got several pairs of fluffy socks in here that are lovely and cosy for winter, and then a couple of scarves. Really, I quite like to get all my scarves onto that scarf hanger, so that would be quite a good thing to get done. And the sunglasses need a bit of a sort out as well. This is swimsuits. I have a lot. Some of them I don't wear anymore. Some of them, I've got a couple that I wouldn't wear. We've got a hot tub in the garden. I've probably mentioned it before. And I use them for going in the hot tub, but I wouldn't use them for going on holiday. I probably only need one for that. So, you know, again, it just needs streamlining and sorting, and I need to be a bit stricter about getting rid of stuff that I don't use. And finally, this bottom drawer is shorts and very odd selection, actually. Yeah, shorts and sort of summer cropped trousers. I don't know why they're in there, really, rather than hung up. And then this is a thick winter scarf that leaves bits of... It's a lovely, soft, beautiful scarf. I absolutely love it. But it leaves bits of pink fluff on whatever I wear it on top of. So it's probably got to go, really, because I avoid it for that very reason. Anyway, let me just flip you round. That is my current clothes situation. So I think I'm going to start by tackling the drawers, because that feels more doable, and then move on to the wardrobe. So I'm going to go through the drawers one by one, and then I'll come back to you, and maybe I'm not going to do it today either. This is a video made over a period of several days. I'm going to go through the drawers one by one, sort them out, and be a bit stricter about what I'm actually keeping and whether I really need it. Okay, it's now day 2, and I've started working on the cupboards. Cupboard 1 is complete, I think. This is my tops cupboard. I've pulled everything out of here that is not going to be worn in autumn winter, and I've stored that elsewhere. I'll show you where I've stored that. It's in one of the other cupboards when I've finished that particular cupboard. But yeah, this is looking a lot more realistic now, in terms of, or a lot less full. This is looking a lot less full now. I've pulled out 4 things that I'm definitely going to get rid of. 2 black tops. I don't think I've ever worn this one. This is Yours clothing, and I was desperate for black tops at the time, and I ordered it and kept it, and I shouldn't have done it. It's far too long, that one. Just far too long, ridiculous. And this other one, which is Dorothy Perkins, when it sits far too low on the neck, and I spend the whole time pulling it up. So that doesn't work, so they will be going to eBay. This as well I've pulled out. I had a checked, sorry, I'm just trying to hang it back up with one hand. I had a checked shirt moment last winter. Longer term viewers will probably remember that. And I bought 3 of these, and the sleeves have gone all floppy, and I hate them, and they don't stay rolled up now, and it really annoys me. I don't like long sleeves. I like 3/4 sleeves. So I've kept 2. I might try and do something. I've kept, where are they? There's a darker blue check one, and a pink and black check one there. They are quite nice for winter, but yeah, the floppy sleeves do my head in. So those are all going. This is something I bought off eBay that I did wear and I quite liked, but I haven't worn it at all this summer. It's slightly short in the stomach area, although I do like the actual style. So all of those are going to be eBayed, and then this is what's left. And to see if I'm wearing everything, I do the age-old trick of, when I wear something, I turn the hanger top round so it's facing the other way. So it goes in basically like that. And then I can cast my eye over it in 3 months' time. I'm going to give it till after Christmas and see what I haven't worn, and then review the things that I haven't worn at that stage, which I always find a really useful tool for decluttering clothing, because I'm not brilliant at pulling. If I really like something, even though I'm probably not going to wear it, I do tend to hang on to it. So I'm quite pleased with how that one's gone. Now I think I'm going to move on to trousers. Right, cupboard number 2. This is trousers and skirts, and I have again pulled out anything that's summer, and sorted this more into, so this end up to about here is all jeans and jeggings. So yeah, that's all at one end. Then in the middle section here, I've got sort of more going out trousers, evening type trousers, or slightly smarter, and then skirts at this end. Do you know, I've never worn this sparkly skirt, but I just can't bring myself to get rid of it. I feel like there will be an occasion for it, and I definitely want to wear more skirts this winter. I don't tend to wear skirts so much in the summer, but in the winter with long boots I quite like skirts, so I'm going to make an effort to wear more of them this winter. And then again, I'm going to do the same system. This is still sitting on here from when we had the cupboards taken apart and put back together. They had to label every single part because there was a lot of them, obviously. That's better. Yeah, I'm going to do the same system in here, obviously, with turning the hangers round as and when I wear things and then reviewing it in 3 months. Still need to look at that, and I've got one more hanging cupboard to do. Forgot to mention I found 4 things in that cupboard to throw away. The pair of trousers, well, sort of crop jeans on the top of Simply Be. I've never worn those, I don't think. The skirt, which is the sort of animal printy striped one. I've worn and worn and worn to death, so it's time that went to a new home. Then the slightly sparkly skirt underneath that is a Debenhams one that belonged to a friend of mine. She gave it to me. Now, William was about 3 when she gave me this skirt, and I wore it and wore it and wore it to sort of Christmas do's and things. It's got a bit of sparkling. It's like a long tube skirt. But it's time that went, because I've had it 15 years or so, and it was second hand when I got it. And then just a pair of white jeans that are past their best and need to go. So all of those will be going. I think the jeans will go to the in the bin, and the 2 skirts the charity shop, and these trousers I will put on eBay. I've been quite successful at cutting down my scarf collection. This is what I'm getting rid of. This one is marked from makeup. It's a Primark one that I got last year, but it's got makeup marks that don't come off on it. The 2 pashmina-y ones, in fact, the 2, I've worn all of these. This one, not so much. I feel like it's sort of summer colours and pattern, the butterfly thing. It's like an ombre one, I don't know. It's 2 colours, one going into the other. And it seems more summery, and I don't wear scarves much in the summer, so that one I haven't had loads of wear out of. The other 3 I've worn a lot over the years, and it's just time for them to move on. So this one's going to the bin, these 4 are going to the charity shop, and then I've got, that's something else completely. The thicker scarves, this is my fake Burberry scarf, black and red check. I really, really like that. Came from AliExpress, and then that's a blankety one, and that's just a sort of more pashmina, just a neutral cream one. I'm going to keep my thicker scarves in the drawer with the sunglasses, so that when I sort that out, those will go in there. And then this is all I've got left on my scarf hanger, just a few, and this one is really past its best. It's a Primark one, but I'm off to Primark next week. I'm meeting Kirsten in Exeter, so hopefully I might be able to get something to replace that one, because I do wear it. That's probably my most worn scarf. So yeah, I feel like I've done quite well with scarves. And cupboard number 3 is done. This here, from here onwards, is all summer stuff, which I've just put in there, as I said, just to store it somewhere else, so it's not in with all the stuff that I'm looking at on a daily basis. Then we've got the scarf hanger here, which we've just talked about, and then all of this side is winter dresses. Actually, one's not, it's a summer dress, but yeah, I haven't got rid of anything from there because I haven't worn them for ages, because it's not been winter, obviously. This I've never worn at all. It's Marks and Spencer's. I think it was a bad buy. But I'm going to leave them like that. Again, see how I get on with them this winter, turn the handles round when I wear them, and review in 3 months. So that is all the hanging stuff done. Right, it's now Saturday, and I've just finished my clothes declutter. I'm going to show you how I'm storing everything. First, let's go to the wardrobes. I've been absolutely brutal with jumpers and all the sort of woolly stuff, jumpers and cardigans. So this up here on this shelf is thick jumpers. That's all the thick jumpers I'm keeping. And these ones aren't even very thick, but those are sort of the heavier weight jumpers. And then down in this cupboard at the end here, I have got lightweight jumpers. Yes, I have only kept 3, and cardigans. there's 3 there. I do have one other cardigan, which is black. I've got 3 black cardigans, but they're all slightly different. So yeah, I've been absolutely brutal with the knitwear. Let me now show you what I'm getting rid of. My throwing out pile. This is everything I'm throwing out. I've been brutal with swimsuits as well, and that's more knitwear and loungewear, and that scarf that shreds everywhere, sheds everywhere even. Some little tops, some pajamas. This is a beach dress that I bought from Primark last year that I actually really like, but it's very hot. The fabric is very heavy, and it's just, I've worn it a few times, but every time I've worn it I've just been roasting hot. So it's a shame, but that's got to go. And those are all, that's all charity shop, this pile. That is to be thrown in the bin because it's got holes in or stains. And then this, I'm on the fence about this one. This I bought last year and I really liked it. I just looked at it and it looks quite worn. It hasn't worn well at all. It's Marks and Spencer. It's a great big oversized jumper. You probably saw me wear it in videos if you've been with me that long. And I did really like it, but it's looking better through the camera actually than it does in real life. But I think I'm going to, yeah, that was in the getting rid of pile. I think it's going to go. There's a few bits, a couple of bits for eBay here. That one I'm going to try with the shaver and then eBay, and then these are bits of washing down here. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how I've got rid of stuff. It's always a nice feeling when you get, sorry about my hair, it's ridiculous. I've been out in the rain this morning and not looking good. Yeah, so I'm really pleased with how it's gone. I'm going to show you the drawers. They don't look massively different to how they looked previously, but I also got rid of loads of socks as well, but that was the other day and I forgot to so my sock drawer is now looking a lot neater, and those electric blue tights have gone, although the teal and the purple ones are still in there. This is my pyjama drawer, which is looking a lot emptier. Some bits have gone out of there, some other bits are in the wash, but there's space in that one, which is nice. And this next one down is sort of loungewear at this end. Again, I've thrown away some bits and pieces from there. This is leggings. There was a couple of pairs of leggings that had holes in, so I got rid of those. So that drawer's got space as well. That's looking better. And then this is the drawer that had all the summer tops in. Again, I've been quite brutal with the summer tops. From here onwards, this is all the summer tops that I'm keeping, and those 3 are sort of long sleeve tops. This drawer I've just mostly had to tidy up. There's cosy socks and cashmere socks in this end. Then I've got some of my thicker winter scarves. I can't open this drawer any further for some reason. Something's stopping it and I don't want to force it. So yeah, and then sunglasses at this end. So that one's had a good tidy up. This is swimwear, and I've been quite brutal with swimwear as well. I've got one that I've kept that I go in the hot tub with, and the other 6. But yeah, I've thrown away some that I don't like anymore. I've really found that, I'll flip you around for a minute, with swimsuits, some of the ones you buy have the movable pads inside the bust and some have the moulded ones. And the movable ones, once you put them through the washing machine, they sort of fold up inside and they're a real pain to flatten out again. Does anybody know what I'm talking about, or is that just me? Let me know if you know. So I've decided that I'm only going to buy ones with moulded cups from now on, rather than the movable ones, if that makes sense. Next drawer down is an empty one. I love an empty drawer, don't you? And then this one is all shorts and crop trousers that I only really wear on holiday. I've kept them all at the moment, but I'm really hoping that most of them are far too big for me by the next time I go on holiday. So they will be got rid of at that point. Right, that is it for my wardrobe declutter. I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know if there's any systems that you guys use to reorganise or declutter or get rid of clothing or decide what to keep or any of that stuff really. I do struggle with holding on to things, although I think I did quite well this time, in terms of the amount of stuff I got rid of this morning, I've just taken 3 massive bags for life down to the charity shop, so it made me feel quite good. It's such a lovely feeling, isn't it, getting rid of stuff that you don't need or want anymore. Don't know why I don't do it more often, really. But anyway, yes, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.